Welcome back to another episode of Plant-Based Dads. I'm Joey.
And I'm Tim.
Let's do a quick shout out to our Patreon and PayPal supporters. Financial supporters are who help the show. Without them, this wouldn't happen. If you've ever thought, how can I be part of this? How can I be part of the team? That's how you can help. You can become a financial supporter. There's a link in the description below how you can get started and be part of the team. All right, so today's recipe.
It sounds easy,
Right.
but it's a BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomato. However, we're doing it as summer rolls.
Summer style. It's our summer series of goodness. So we're going to try and bring you summer easy recipes, little cooking, if anything, and just kind of fresh stuff, right?
Yeah, so minimal cooking, fresh stuff. This recipe you can make ahead, or your kids can help make it with you and be a little fun. So I thought this was definitely worthy of doing.
And who doesn't love a BLT? So we've been eating, even as vegans, we still eat vegan bacon. So BLTs are still a lot of fun, something I grew up on, and this is a really good take on a summer roll version of the summer. You don't have to have all the bread and all that stuff.
Yeah, and I think the vegan bacon that we're going to show is a little different. It's mushroom-based versus you've seen us use coconut chips baked with some liquid smoke.
Yeah.
We've done different versions of bacon. This is a new one. I think it's a little healthier, minimal ingredients.
All right, let's get to it.
Yeah.
For this recipe, we're using My Bacon, made with minimal ingredients. It is a vegan, animal-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free product. I like this because, I mean, it's not for people who are worried about fat, but it's just laying in this coconut oil fat. So it gives the bacon the illusion of like real bacon, right? And then when you cook it, the kind of same thing happens with the fat. So it just gives it a lot of flavor. If you're worried about fat, Tim, right? Like maybe this isn't the product for you, right?
So the first ingredient is mycelium mushroom.
It is mushroom based, yeah.
And then the second ingredient is the coconut, and that's what you're seeing there.
Yeah, so that's the product right there. That's what we're using. All right, we're just going to lay these in a pan that's got medium heat on it. And you can hear it sizzle.
Just my observation, this definitely looks like it could be a lot of fat. But really it's coming in at 60 calories for two, and the fat isn't high on it, so.
All right, we're just gonna cook it and on this low heat and just kind of flip it every few minutes like this. Even that's probably too high. You can see the coconut oil just gives it this whole sizzling effect, which is really cool. All right. And again, we're just going to continue to turn it over until it gets somewhat crispy. You can see here it's kind of crisping up. It's kind of burning up, so we're probably already there. All right, we're going to call that done and go to the next one. All right, so you can see here, like, Tim, like, this looks pretty good, right?
It does, it really looks good.
So let's see here, yeah. So you can see here you've got, this is like nice and stiff, right? Like, it's gonna be really good. This is gonna snap really nice. Let's take this out and we'll jump to the next part.
Sounds good.
All right.
We've got a little bit more bacon to cook up, right?
Oh, yeah. All right, so next we're gonna make our ranch dressing. This is our own recipe. We're gonna start with a serving of our Greek yogurt that we make. There's a link right above us here on that video there. You can also get it on the website, plantbaseddads.net. All of our recipes are on there, and there's a printable PDF format for that recipe. And this recipe, this dressing recipe is there also. It's linked with 3 other ones. It's like a 4 dressing recipe thing. So this is 1 serving of our Greek yogurt, or 2/3 of a cup of whatever yogurt you're using. After that, we're going to throw in about a teaspoon of lemon juice. This is a big block of lemon juice I just threw in the microwave. I'm trying to get the block out of the way. There you go. Next, we're going to throw in a teaspoon of garlic powder. There you go. After that, we're going to use a teaspoon of dried parsley. Then we're going to do a teaspoon of dill weed. These are all just traditional ingredients for ranch dressing. I like a lot. Ooh, might be too much. After that, we'll put in a half a teaspoon of sea salt. There you go. And about a half a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm just going to use this bougie pepper shaker thing to put some in. You can't have too much pepper. Now I need some sweetener. I'm going to use this monk fruit 0-calorie sweetener. You use what you want. I don't want to hear about, the problems with 0-calorie sweeteners. I'm using it anyway. It's up to you. I just want to make sure that it's sweet, but I don't want to have any calories from it. And then I'm going to put some plant milk in. I'm just using this silk cashew milk because it's only 25 calories a cup. I'm going to put in 4 tablespoons just to kind of thin it out a little bit. You can put less if you're going to make a dip out of this, which is actually what we're doing. So let's just leave 3 in there and see how that goes. Because we're not actually making a dressing. So there you go. I'm going to mix all this up. I'm going to have to whisk it at some point. But I want it to be a little thicker than thin. So I don't want it to be a salad dressing type of consistency. I want it to be a dip consistency. So I'm going to leave one of those tablespoons out. All right. I'm just going to whisk this together. And we'll give it a taste here in a minute. I just want to get the yogurt's not really smooth, so I want to get it smoothed out here. All right, it's ready to go. We're going to put this aside and start assembling our summer rolls.
Okay, I've prepared some room temperature water, and the temperature matters when using this rice paper. So the warmer water you use, the faster it's going to loosen up. I want a little bit more control than that, so we're going to leave this in for a little longer.
And this is what we're using right here. Just whatever we got at the Asian restaurant, at the Asian market. So that's it. All right. So we've got all our ingredients right here. We're just going to layer a few pieces of each to make this nice and thick. Let's go.
What we face down will be the color. And so worry about it maybe being a little appetizing, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 2 bacons.
Yep. And some nice leafy lettuce there.
And some nice leafy lettuce.
Cool. And then it's tuck and roll, right?
Yes.
So
now I grab my edges, and I'm going to come up on this. Okay. And then I'm just going to roll, and I kind of want it tight, right? So going with this larger wrap allows us to tuck in the edges. And then again, have a tight roll.
It's looking pretty good.
And I'm continuing to put a little pressure on. So,
all right.
Yes.
Nice. There you go. All right, we're going to roll the rest of these up and then we'll start dipping, right?
Yes. It looks great. Okay, we'll show one more time here. We have our lettuce, tomato, and our bacon. Okay, so I grab the edges. We come up right up on top of it like that. And then I can grip this and twist it. Turn it so it's nice and tight. Pull up the edges. Proceed. Then I can pull in the edges one more time here.
Oh, it looks good enough to eat.
Perfect. Yep. And that's going to hold. All right, I'm always a fan of finger food. This fits the bill, or if you want to do it with your kids, they can roll this up and have some fun.
All right, looks good. Let's start eating. Fuel your mind. Feed the future. Compliment Omega Complex.
Omega Power without the fishy business.
Compliment Omega Complex is a powerful blend of plant-based DHA, EPA, ALA, and SDA omega-3 fatty acids derived from algae and ahi flour.
Omega-3s from the original source, algae. Same benefits, no fish, no compromise.
A daily intake of essential 3 fatty acids is critical for optimal functioning, from regulating your cholesterol levels to powering your nervous system. But certain omega-3 fatty acids are lacking in most plant-based and vegan diets. And vegan multivitamins often have unreliable dosages, if they even contain omega-3s at all.
The unrefined algae oil used in Omega Complex naturally contains other beneficial compounds, including carotenoids, omega-7, and chlorophyll. The ahi flower oil has an optional 4:1 omega-3 to omega-6 ratio, and the highest concentration of any plant-based source of the power omega-3 fatty acid.
Together, the environmentally sustainable oils in Omega Complex contain over 960 milligrams of omega-3s to support proper brain function, heart health, nervous system regulation, immune health, and so much more. Like all complement products, Omega Complex is third-party tested and developed through their transparent process. 100% compostable pouching, every order is carbon offset, and this one's important to me because I'm a teacher. Every purchase provides a plant-based meal to a child in need.
Love that.
Complement Omega Complex is plant-based, plant-loved, brain-boosting omega-3s made just right. It is smart nutrition and a sustainable choice. The good news is we partnered with Complement to save you 15% on your next order with the link in the description below this video and our discount code Plant-Based Dads at checkout. So now you can get your omega-3s without the fishy business. Stop supplementing, start complimenting. All right, so this is our, like we talked about, the ranch salad dressing. We just thinned it out. We just made it not as thin. So here you go. This one has the bacon all like on the one side there, which is my favorite part.
Which just shows when you roll this, if you want it to look a certain way or all match, just be mindful of that. But
right, so I love these things. Oh man, this is so good. Wow.
It feels cool and refreshing.
The ranch, I mean, you could do a mayo on it. Bacon, lettuce, tomato, BLT has mayo on it. And I don't want to do a mayo, but you could. You could do a vegan mayo. I just wanted to have something with dill in it, right? So that's what I did.
Yeah, and show you an alternative. Like this is yogurt based versus so many vegan mayos out there, Joey. Have canola oil or sunflower oil. I don't know. I just think that we could do better, right? So
the fact that this is yogurt based makes it a lot better because you have the protein in it. You've got the active cultures and all that stuff.
Yeah. So you've seen us make like Vietnamese or Thai spring rolls with the peanut sauce. This is a different take on that. Yep. But I love finger foods for the summer. So
it's so good. A perfect summer recipe. BLT summer roll, right? What else would you want? All right, the outro footage got corrupt, so we're just doing it again. It's like 3 hours later. We've been doing a lot, but that's our video for today. Please hit that like button, click on the subscribe button, click on that bell. You get notified every time we have a new video, usually every Tuesday. Leave a comment below.
Yeah. We're so thankful you joined us. So it felt like this was so important. Take care.
See you next time.